Hello guys, Jimmy here and welcome to Colin McRae Rally 1, the original Colin McRae game. Obviously nowadays it's known as the Dirt series, but this is what it was before it got all energy drinked up. And just kind of keeping in line with the older games feel I'm going through at the moment, I thought I'd go through my first rally game I ever played. This game. I remember we journeyed to a town near me called Eastbourne. My father pointed out this game, like, oh yeah, alright, cool, and then I had the game. That's my memory of it as a 5-year-old apparently, or older. This game actually came out in '98, so probably 7-year-old would have been more correct. Regardless, this game, whilst looking at other games like kind of Formula 1, stuff like that, has held up a little bit better at the test of time. Obviously, you can see a little bit further ahead of you. I'm in the cockpit view at the moment in one of I think it's the Mitsubishi Lancer. And just trying to navigate this stage. I used to drive this stage a lot, test out all the cars to see which was faster. They're all the same pretty much, but obviously young me, when you have only one game to play at some point, you kind of just play it to the maximum you can. And this is the first thing that ever got me into rallying. I mean, rallying as itself is quite a niche area of motorsport. Nowadays, like I said, it's covered by the Dirt franchise, which is all about energy drinks and shaky handheld cameras, and WRC, which is alright if you're still following the game, but I never really enjoyed the series personally that much, but you know, it's not a bad game. I'm much more into obviously the Richard Burns rally scene, which is still around just about, but not doing as well as it used to do. Zooming used to one of the other cameras. Here's the outside camera. I'm using the trusty emulator again, and again we have this game at home in our big old collection of motorsport and general PS1 games, but they are at home, which is about 100 miles away from where I am, so I can't really access that at the moment, unfortunately. Regardless, even with the emulator, it doesn't look too bad, you know. It's held up okay, and as I'm weaving back and forth, the driving's a bit floaty, as you expect in these games. Really, it's easy to pick up with a D-pad. You know, there's quite a lot of speed sensitivity going on. For those out there who don't know what that means, it means that as you go faster, your inputs aren't as sharp. They're kind of softened by the game a little bit, so you don't end up just smashing through like a 5 right and then tapping the left-hander, and I always try to hit the barrier at the end of the stage. I didn't quite make it there. Here we beat out Colin McRae, way, may you rest in peace, etc. I think I'm playing as Richard Burns at the moment, and may he also rest in peace. So it's quite sad looking at this list almost, and I think a lot of the names are actually made up here, bar a couple. I'm not really familiar with the, I think this covers the '97 season, if I'm correct, or someone can correct me if I'm not, but a lot of drivers don't actually know. There are quite a few stages, quite a few different locations. I mean, I know that the Greek rally is one that claimed me in the career mode quite a few hundred times. There's I think the Swedish rally, which is really difficult because it's just snow, and a Monte Carlo rally as well. First game I came across that actually included the Monte Carlo rally, which is damn cool. Seeing as a real life one is really very intense. I can't really see very much with this outside camera, but I actually like looking at these cars. Like, oh look, helicopter to the left. Oh, sugar. Crashed in the easiest place. Yeah, this game has damage as well, which isn't too bad. One of the coolest things though, see if I'm going in the dirt, is I now accumulated some dirt on the back of my car, which is really cool. Like, for this era of game, I think having that kind of, oh dear, I'm back with the 2-wheel drive cars in my first sector. But yeah, like I think there's a rain stage that I might play to on this particular recording, and also you know, the entire stage is basically dirt, and you just end up at the end of the stage with this really dirty car, which is so cool as obviously a rally enthusiast, because these cars don't stay pristine for long. You see on the side of the car, they're just like take it around the corner, you get the dirt on the side of the car as well. Also, this game included the super special stages, which was I found quite challenging. And I think the rally after this is the Greek rally in the championship, and that's where you face the first one. You can unlock other cars as well to drive. I mean, I think at some point I unlocked the Audi S4, and I remember doing 180 miles an hour, and at some point, be like, "Wow, this is insane speed." Because all these cars top out about 140 or so, I believe, which is more than enough for these stages. definitely more than enough. Oh, I remember this stage being annoying because if you go outside the track there, obviously it gets dark on the outside, then you just slow down completely. We're actually up by 2 seconds, it's quite a big chunk. In this game from what I've seen, I've never really won a stage on more than 10 seconds, I think. That's when I was in my prime in my childhood. Now I'm not too good at this game, this is why I always crash. But I managed to actually hit the thing kind of square on. The car does get damaged, you can see visually I've got kind of smashed windows on the right hand side and a couple of panels a bit bent in, but I'm not sure how I can't remember how the performance or if it does differ at all when you end up beating it up. Not quite the same nostalgia as I might have with F1 97 playing this, but it still is a lot of fun. I mean, I've been playing the older games all this morning, kind of thinking what I'm going to do next in the video, and this is what was the most popular when I put it to the TeamSpeak vote. So I did this one, and it's still a lot of fun. I mean, it's to excuse the pun, but it's dirt cheap on eBay. You know, it's like probably get it for like a £5, and oh my, jeez. And another kind of hobby of mine and my brother's is that we enjoy kind of looking and collecting games, kind of looking for cheap, you know, for bargains wherever we can find them. And this is a game that is timeless. I would say that I probably prefer the second version a bit more on the PS1, Colin McRae 2. It's just a bit more complete as a game. But this was still really cool. A really good like opening for the console market of, or the PS1 market I should say, of rally games. There's V-Rally and stuff like that, which I might look at, but they aren't quite as rounded as this game. 5-second win. Aren't I awesome? Aren't I rad? What did Colin? Okay, he finished third that one. So how far are we ahead now? That 8-second advantage. That's actually quite a big advantage to have at this point. I think I was testing it out earlier and I was I was sucking so bad. I was like 4th, but now I seem to have got it in. This is the stage with the wet mud in it. It's a 30% wet mud at the bottom, and we'll see now how dirty the cars can get in a very short space of time. Rainbow. I love the rainbows. See, already back of the car, just smothered in dirt. Awesome fun. Not really many techniques you can put into play in this. I mean, you kind of just get penalised if you just go off the beaten track, so to speak. Obviously, you can do that in real rally. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it in some instances because there's going to be big rocks either side of the track and various trees as in this case. But it's very much you have to stay on track to have any sort of speed. As I'm not doing at the moment. Look at the bank. Okay. See, I'm used to if that Richard Burns Rally I would have flipped. So I'm used to kind of seeing that, thinking, "Oh God, my race is over." But obviously this game is a lot more forgiving, being having to use a D-pad, which is, as I said before, quite not so bad actually. I wouldn't want to use it in a modern game. But yeah, I'll probably just end this stage and then we'll end the video there. But kind of notes about this game, I guess, is that there's a lot of content, as there were in all these kind of earlier PS1 games, and I sound like an old man again, but gameplay is where it's at, and this has plenty of that. There's lots of things to discover. It isn't just like one game, like kind of some modern games. I'm not sure what WRC is like. I haven't played that, so I can't. Well, I've played very little of it, so I can't really give you a big review of that. But I'm more than happy to sit in here, like, doing these races with the old cars and just enjoy myself really. I always lose time for this split, always. So let's see if we can not do that for the sake of the video. Got the YouTube curse now where I just crash out every corner. Brilliant. Round. Oh, you can cut this like a bitch. There you go. I don't think oh, did I gain or lose time there? That's really close. I'm going to have to look at the video and then see if I gain or lose time afterwards. I can't remember what this split was. That's really damn close. Oh well. Oh no, I lost time. I can see now on the right. I forgot about that. There's a little kind of split thing. Damn it, I lost time. That was so close, wasn't it? I bet that was like 2 or 3 thousandths. Or 100, sorry. There's also a rally school in this that I haven't shown, where it basically teaches you how to drive in rally, and that's before obviously the Richard Burns Rally thing came along. And that's really cool because although it is a console race, it helps with that you know, immersion. That rally is a whole different art from anything else you've done before, which it is. It's all about keeping the car clean and having the traction, as much traction as you can. And of course the game does showcase the the front wheel drive cars as well, which obviously handle differently from these. It's not quite as much turning, not quite as much speed, but all fun nonetheless. So yeah, Colin McRae Rally, again, one of those games that if you don't own it and you're a hardcore motorsport enthusiast, really love the older style of game, go and buy it, because you know it's just you're keeping it alive, and that's what is important with this new era of dirt games. Which I didn't mind the first dirt, but the ones after that were a little bit, yeah, extreme for me. So yeah, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Leave a like, obviously, if you enjoyed the video, and hit that subscribe button, because we're getting near 1,300 subscribers. Woo! And yeah, there it is. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later.